Now what's up?
What's
Where
up?
my homeboy at?
What's up?
That's fine.
Being in this, I sometimes feel like I could imagine how the Navy SEAL soldiers are feeling when they're enduring Hell Week.
He's coming home with me.
He's fine.
You wanna be on TikTok talking about me? He's coming home with me.
Man has a traditional wedding with the girl of his dreams. But what happens when the girl of his dreams' best friend can't find a man and forces the husband to marry the best friend? That's what we're going to be reacting to today. I don't want to hold you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. This is your first time watching. Hit that subscribe button. And before we get to that video, let's warm up a little bit with some ratchet.
Now what's up? Where my homeboy at?
What's up?
That's fine. Cause I'm gonna call them. They been waiting on you to fuck at your friends. Y'all homeboys ain't your friends. And I know the other one got more money than you. You know what? I'm gonna call them. That's fine, cause I'm gonna sit on that tonight.
Shirley catches her man out with another woman and she's saying, hey, I'm gonna call up your homeboys now. That's why he's out with another woman. He already know that you're a bird. Once a man knows you're for the bird, he'll pass you around in his crew.
Yeah, so what? This supposed to be some type of...
You had to catch the bus to get here.
And you got nothing to about this?
Yeah.
Hey, they ain't got to do with me, man.
And guess what else? And guess what else?
What?
You're gonna have to find somewhere to stay too, boo.
You gotta get kicked out the crest. Stay down the curve.
Not on the...
You can't be out here creeping around and you don't have a place to live. That's just flat out trifling. If anything, he should have thought about that before getting caught with another woman. But if you look at the other woman, she looks a little bit more classier, so he may be trying to just get some of that drizzle off of her.
So, that's what you want. That's fine. Pellet. That's why you got a pellet.
You just stay with me.
Just stay with you.
Just stay with me.
Now that's gangster whenever the creep is telling the main chick he can my house. Now you can go over to his best friend's house because at the end of the day, they probably ain't gonna want you after they get some dough.
I have a relationship with you, you have a relationship with Nia, and you have a relationship with me, and vice versa, and then we also have a relationship all together. So it's like
3 different relationships.
chest up high, proud chest. So we ended up in a polyamorous relationship because of Victoria.
Yeah, she's the mastermind that actually created this whole situation. Yeah, she's the author.
A year ago, Victoria and Martin were
In
newly.
the beginning, when she discovered that she was bisexual, that she wanted to be with other girls, and I said, sure, you can do that as long as you tell me what you want to do before you do them.
So you was gonna let her go behind your back and be with other women? I'm sorry, but if my woman was to say she wants to be with other women, I would probably have to let her go. I'm not with all that.
He's my soulmate. I cannot imagine my life without him.
She told me everything, I'm going to see this girl, I'm planning to do this and this and this, and everything was fine.
Not long after the couple tied the knot, Victoria left Martin in Denmark and headed to the US, where she reconnected with a childhood friend.
I never thought anything would happen with Vicky. She was a friend that was coming. I knew she was married. She was staying here, and it was very innocent at first.
Why would you let your wife up and leave and go be with another woman that she told you that she's interested in? That's automatically for the streets, and they're just making it seem like it's just so carefree.
But then I just met her, and it all changed.
Breathing out.
Asked her immediately, what does Martin think about this? And does he know? And so she told me everything.
And all the way up, we're gonna grab.
I was impressed of how they trust each other, and I really admire that from them because she really talked to him like best friends.
This is where he's a good leader. He's already gotten in her head, but he may not be that dude in the bedroom. So she has to go to another woman for a fulfillment.
So we met first of all online, and we started talking. I followed him, he followed me. I started seeing his posts and trying to figure out what kind of person he was. Vicky introduced us, and the first time we were together was not strange at all. I've never been in a poly relationship. I never thought I would be capable of this. It just happened.
She ain't have no man. He was a man available. Plus, the other woman is willing to share. When it's all said and done, women are naturally designed to be in poly relationships because it's meant for a man to have more than one woman. All of this has existed even before time.
It feels good. It feels right. It's been strange in some points having these kinds of feelings, love feelings for 2 individuals that were previously together. Definitely it has been a challenge because there's a voice inside of me that sometimes can invent a bunch of scenarios that are not even there, like, am I enough? What am I doing here? Do I want a normal relationship?
It's a training camp every single day.
It's like being in this, I sometimes feel like I could imagine how the Navy SEAL soldiers are feeling when they're enduring Hell Week. Like, it feels like that emotionally and spiritually sometimes.
I agree. Having more than one woman can be a headache because each woman already has 5 personalities going on. 2 women is almost 10 women in a household. Now, I tell men this all the time. The guy that doesn't have women, you think having multiple women is cool. But when you're surrounded by multiple women, all you get is chaos and confusion. Then when they say they love you, that's only in little bits compared to the headache. That's what he's showing.
I just like to take the lead. I think maybe it's also like kind of a male thing, and they let me lead. If you can start washing the vegetables, please.
I don't believe this is a kind of open relationship where we are together and then we have other partners. I really feel fulfilled with Martin and Nia. Yeah.
She says she don't feel like it's cheating. They feel like they're all one couple. That lets them know he is the leader and they're willing to submit and follow.
When I met Nia, I felt a really strong connection. I felt it before. I felt it just by pictures and videos. Yeah.
So I can see they have a different connection than I have with Victoria, for example. And that makes my ego flare up and makes me say, I'm starting to compare.
Vicky is different. Hi, me.
Each of us have had sexual encounters without the other one being there.
Yeah.
So we
have been together without Nia, we have been together without Martin, and you have been together without me.
Like it's really amazing with the parcel and many times.
Many times.
I had some.
At least he's clapping cheeks separately, so that lets him know he always got a woman available to give up the cheeks. But what happens when the cheeks get old?
Challenges, some tough experiences. 3 years ago, I got a concussion and almost lost my sight. And that experience just changed something in me.
I think the biggest challenge is to realizing that you're nobody's yours, and that's how love should be.
After moving into a poly relationship, it wasn't long before things went even further.
I don't feel like we're rushing things. I feel that we're come to a point in our lives where not doing it and not trying fully on everything that we're doing is the biggest risk. Now we just committed ourselves, this is what we really want to do, and we'll figure out all the loose ends on the way as we go.
These are rare situations where you have couples that are in poly relationships and they're happy together. But then again, they could be acting for the cameras. From my experiences, when I used to have multiple girlfriends that knew about each other, it was still a headache. You still had to deal with their nagging. You still had to deal with their mood swings. You still had to deal with that time of the month, especially when everything syncs up together. In my opinion, it was just one big headache. Get in the comments and let me know. Is he living the life or nah? We're gonna get to some other videos.
I'm gonna pick up my son because his stepmom.
You're already annoying. You're there to pick up your child, and look how many times you have knocked and rang the doorbell and they said, come on. So the person in the inside gotta be annoying.
When is my son?
I can hear the doorbell ringing.
If his father's not here, he shouldn't be here. He's coming home with me.
I'm taking care of your son.
He's coming home.
You don't need to record me.
Listen, he's coming home with me.
He's fine.
You wanna be on TikTok talking about me? He's coming home with me.
I'm taking great care of your son. You have nothing to worry about.
Listen, I don't even know why he's with you.
Stop stressing it. I'm gonna be in his life for the rest of his life. You're just mad.
Mad about what?
You're mad. I'm not all that.
That's why
really?
when he's not home, he's still calling me.
Oh really?
And it's not about our kid.
Really? Do you have receipts?
Yeah, I do. I do, but I don't owe you nothing.
First of all, this is about taking up
I
your
don't
son.
owe you nothing.
You actually do.
It's your house that smells.
Excuse me?
It's your house that smells.
My house smells like flowers.
Your house smells like shitty flowers.
Okay, first of all, you can stay right there. I've been in his life.
That's my son. Did you give birth to him?
That's all the video I have for that. Trust me, the pettiness never stops whenever it comes to women. They just enjoy it. I tell men all the time, women live their life like they're trying to write a book after. You just have to make sure you keep the coast clear for yourself.
Okay, so there's this guy at the bar. He's really cute, and I think I'm gonna try to say hi. He's right there. Wish me luck. Is this seat taken? Thanks. Have you had the holiday special?
Huh?
The holiday special, have you had that? It's really good. I've had it before.
If you're trying to get a guy's number, you're asking about the holiday special at a restaurant. Matter of fact, at the bar.
So are you here on business or pleasure?
I'm here just trying to have a drink.
Women don't like when they get a dose of their own medicine because she knows she's rejected a guy in the past that tried to pick her up with a corny line as well.
I like my men out of shape. If I see that you got too many muscles, I'm gonna feel like you trying to go to the gym to replace something downstairs that's not growing. I done seen it too many times. These men be trying to make up for what they ain't got downstairs at that gym. So if I see you doing too much at the gym, I'm gonna feel like you trying to replace that. I'm gonna feel like you ain't got nothing going on downstairs.
Women don't know what a real man is. Now she don't want a guy that's in the gym working out to keep himself in shape, to keep his mind sturdy. She really wants a guy out of shape so she knows that no other girl wants him and she can control him for herself.
When the brothers in college was trying to holler with that wedding ring, oh no, I look too good for that. Ain't no marriage coming in my 20s.
My options.
Thank you.
I'm
then
looking
the
for a better
30s came.
option.
The 30s came. Brothers came with the ring. No, I'm still enjoying this.
You ain't slowing me
then
down.
she gets 43, 44, 45.
Now I'll take the
Now she ready to settle down.
I'll take the post office worker.
Right.
I'll take the
but
post
stay
office
with me.
worker now.
And because black men are not dropping at her feet with proposals like they were in her 20s and in her 30s, now she's on YouTube talking about black men ain't shit. They not serious. They don't want to build a family. Time out. You done had about 30 black men who came for your finger in marriage, and you turned them all down because you thought you was too fucking cute to settle down. And now you in your mid-40s, brothers ain't breaking their neck to wedge you out, and now the men ain't shit.
Listen.
I have to agree with Dr. Umar Johnson on this, ladies. Now, you do the same exact thing that he just named. You run around here acting like you're too good for the common guy, holding out for that celebrity lifestyle. That's what most of you black women are doing. You're infatuated by reality shows. You're infatuated with the Broadway life. So you're holding out, hoping that you can get that rich guy that's going to provide the reality show lifestyle. And when you can't, then you want to go back and choose the normal guy after you have put so much wear and tear on your body.
So this is really all I'm doing for my birthday. A Nike tech suit, some t-shirts, and some white Air Force Ones. That's it.
I mean,
that's all I'm getting.
You really need this, because the ones you have right now, you had them for a year.
Okay, whatever. I'm saying, but like, you didn't even spend much money on this. Like on your birthday, I got you Louis luggage on your birthday.
Okay.
Louis luggage. Know how much money that cost me?
I did spend a good amount, and I feel like it's the
That cost some Vans. You didn't spend no good amount. You spent about, that's $220, $90, $100 for those. You spent about $350 on this.
Okay, so you're being ungrateful?
I'm not being ungrateful.
Because I do have
what I'm saying is,
for Christmas, and you're not
look at that Christmas card. No, I'm saying my birthday and Christmas are two different things. They're not the same thing. On your birthday, you got Louis luggage. So this is.
He is not wrong for calling her out for that. If you done bought Louis luggage, now you're in the thousands, you're in the grands, and she's running around here just buying you some Air Force Ones and a little suit. This is exactly what women do. They spend a little bit amount of money on the man, hoping that they can get a big gift, because to them it's like the gesture is what counts. No, it doesn't work like that in modern day society. If we're practicing equality, you got to be able to match the same energy that you're expecting out of the man whenever it comes to gifts.
So you're bored. Make this conversation less boring. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire, Brian?
Is that your best effort?
Sure.
In any case, you're not particularly adding to the conversation. You've been disrespectful this entire time. You're entitled, you're rude, you have TikTok brain, you cannot stay focused. We've only been live for an hour and a half or so. I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Okay.
So get up. Good, they're all gone.
Hey, when you have these podcasts now, you gotta be able to get these women in check, because just because you ask them to come on the show, they're gonna feel entitled. They feel like you really want them to be there. So he did the right thing kicking her off. He's learning a thing or two from Fresh and Fit, isn't he?
What's your body count?
20.
20.
Let me go to my notes app. I'll just show it to the camera. This is a list. So, you know, we got all that.
Okay, so
period.
like,
I don't regret a single one. We all have fun.
okay, so like
we
on
all
a
have
number,
fun.
how much you think that
This
is?
got to be at least 60.
At least 60. She got 60.
I have more than that. Yeah. Are we counting work or not work? Because I do this for work.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we're counting work, I don't know. But if we're not counting work, like 98.
Never mind. I want to catch up to her, so I am going to another guy. I am. I said I wasn't, but now I am. I got to catch up.
She already said she does it for a living. So if she's a star, having all these body counts is something that just comes with the territory. The main thing is, if you're a guy who's not into P-Hub stars, then you don't need to be trying to get with these girls. But when it comes to women having high body counts, you kind of got to expect a P-Hub star to have a high body count, but you got to learn to stay away from it.
So the cheating, what have you witnessed besides everybody seeing the tape? What have you witnessed though, personal assistant?
I witnessed there's a blonde girl who has this
cheating. So the cheating, what have you witnessed besides everybody seeing the tape? What have you witnessed though, personal assistant?
I witnessed there's a blonde girl who has this pretty curly hair. She's light skinned, skinny. I think she's probably black and white, black and Spanish or something. She has like this fluffy natural hair. He bought her in the office and she drives a Range Rover. That's how I know who it is. And Kevin drives his different cars. She comes into the office, and when he introduced her to me, he said that she was his model for Hustle Hart, taking the Hustle Hart supplements and, you know, posting them. Oh,
gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
And what'd you see?
Kevin and I, we shared an office. Kevin bought the entire floor. One side was Laugh Out Loud, one side was Heartbeat. And so he had the office, and then it was this big office like this, the size of this room. And right here was my office. Right here was his office. He had a middle table, the conference room, and a bathroom, his dressing room, and a kitchen. I came in one day. I don't know if anything happened, but there was somebody in his office, and I was heading to mine because somebody just put a TV on my wall. Correct. Someone was supposed to put a TV on my wall. And I came in and I walked right back out, and I was like, whatever is happening in there, I know it's not good. I didn't see anything, but I left.
You heard noises?
Yes. I don't know what kind of, but it was something happening. I knew who was in there.
Who?
The blonde girl.
Oh, he ain't even in hotel rooms. He said that last time I got caught up in a hotel room. Shit.
And that's why he wanted a shower. And he told his designer that he needed a new couch. And I told his designer, I said he needed a new couch because he wanted to fuck on his couch. That's what he needs it, because the one that you got in there is not comfortable enough to be pounding some cheeks.
Women act like they're so surprised when successful men have other women that they're dealing with. This is what comes with the territory.
What's a woman's purpose?
A lot of women think just because they gain the money and they gain the success that men are going to want them because that's what they like a man for. But if you're overweight and you're not good looking and you're not keeping up with yourself, that's worse to have money and be fat, because you just make yourself a target to bummy dudes.
Black boys.
Okay. What's the perfect guy?
Black boys.
Okay.
You better wake up to the fact that feminism is a lie. And the women that tend to experiment the hardest with feminism, who love the word "I am a feminist," who love to preach to you about girl power, always have deep-seated issues. And for a lot of these women, first time I heard this about Ariana Grande, first time I heard the story, I said she obviously has daddy issues. It's abundantly clear that Ariana Grande has daddy issues. She likes to pursue men that are in stable relationships, and she likes to rip those relationships apart, which signals to me that obviously there is something that is plaguing her from her childhood. Women, or to-be women, rather, young girls need strong father figures, or else they become a disaster in society. What happens when people are hurt? They hurt other people. Now, of course, Ariana Grande is not going to stay with this man. And by the way, I want to make it clear, I'm not just attacking her. It's very clear that this man is at fault. It's obvious. Look at him. He's a dweeb, okay? This is the first time that a girl that he thinks is way above, he's boxing way above his weight class here. Oh my God, Ariana Grande, she's looking at me. And he has completely lost his mind. Because he's a weak man, aside from being a dweeb. He's an incredibly weak man. And he allowed one girl to take a glance at him, and he ruined his entire life. And not just his life, he's ruining the life of his child, his first child, as well as the life of a woman who has loved him for the last 10 years. So yeah, he is a dweeb and he is a loser. And because he is a weak man, he will of course not be able to keep Ariana Grande.
She's right. Women love to take a man away from another woman because women are naturally in competition with each other. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Definitely share the video. If this was your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. See you on the next video.